Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome. We're here with Smokedout Muzik.
Hey.
Homeboy, what's up, guys? My homeboy, Frisco the Shooter and Beware. Guys, welcome to the Rapper's Corner. It's nice to have you guys here. How's it going, homies?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
How you doing, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Very well. Very good.
So yeah, man, this is my boy Fresco, and we go back decades here. So I know this cat, and
100 years.
and we linked up recently, and I found out he's doing the whole music thing, and I've heard his music, and it's on point. And this is why I have him on here, because I want to give him, showcase him, and he's got some great ideas that will benefit the culture. And that's the whole thing about this pod. It's to benefit the culture, to interview people that keep it alive, and keep the evolution going. You know what I mean? Like, you got your certain times. We're from certain times, and we keep it going. We adapt to the new, and we just go with it.
In this shit already.
You already know we OG, triple OGs.
I'm in my third lifetime right now.
It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. So let me get started with the questions here. I don't want to grill you guys, but just want to let the people know who you are. And
we gotta showcase you guys. So
and what you do.
Share everything you guys got. Yeah.
But before we start, the mandatory.
Oh yeah. Where's mine at? Man. What kind of shit going on, man? Yeah, there's one right there. Okay.
I don't know.
Ain't the J too far away from us? Don't worry.
No.
There's always the J nearby.
You know it. All right, my man. So these questions pertain to both of you guys. I know my boy Fresco, but I don't really know Beware. And through these questions, I want to know both of you guys. I want the public to know both of you guys. So, one answer, then the next one, and we go from there.
Yes, sir.
So, what was, if you could look back at your evolution, what would you say is the thing that got you into hip hop?
What got me into hip hop, man? I can't even say, because I've been since before I could even remember. I wish I could remember what got me into this shit. I've loved this shit since I can since I had memories, since the first time I heard some shit.
So you live and breathe hip hop
every day, bro.
Yeah. I remember. This is one of the benefits of being older, right?
Older.
I remember when there wasn't hip hop, right? And I remember the first time I heard hip hop. The first time I heard Africa Bambaataa. It was I think it was Africa Bambaataa. It's that dun da da dun do do dun da.
Oh no, that's man, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so my cousin used to be a DJ when I lived in Baltimore. I grew up in Baltimore in my younger years, and my cousin was a DJ. Shout out to Bilal. He was a DJ, so he was like a teenager, you know what I'm saying? So I came to his house one day, and he was playing that, and then he played Planet Rock. He played the Sugar Hill Gang, and and I was like, "What the like?" Before that, I was listening to Kiss and Daryl Hall and John Oates. I mean, so it's probably a unique perspective. But I remember the first time, like anybody, it was just new. It was like this shit wasn't on the radio yet, and I had to go back to my cousin's house to hear them songs again. You know what I mean? I had to go there. I had to listen, because that's the only place I could hear it. He had records. He was like a neighborhood DJ. But that's when I fell in love with it. Since that point, I was a DJ. I did graffiti. I used to break dance.
And
Yeah.
so you were
I was gone after that.
so then let me ask you, that question leads to this question, and you were talking about places, and whoever wants to start is cool, but I'm myself am just turned 40, right? So like I what I grew up with was a little bit of like my feet were, one foot was like in the 80s, one foot was in the 90s. But the major influence like that I had growing up was the East Coast. Right. So like the question arises to you guys, what would you say influenced you the most? The East Coast or the West Coast?
Yeah, Fresco, do you like East or West? You like West more, don't you?
For me, it was the South.
Oh, really?
South.
Yeah.
Wow,
There
I wasn't
we go. There we
expecting
go.
that.
Because for me, it was like this. Remember, I told you I didn't really start trying to make music. I've always loved music, and I was always in tune with music. Like I knew what good music was, but I didn't never consider making it till I was in my late 20s already. And by then, the only reason I started to, right, because we go through it every day, right? Everybody's going through shit. Is you need some type of therapy. That was my therapy. And 3 6 Mafia,
yeah, boy,
they just made it seem like they was having fun. They ain't give no fucks about lyrics. It made me feel more confident to say, you know what, I can make a song like that and have fun. And when I started doing that, I started finding that I'm really in tune with music, that I know more than I think I did. And I guess that's why I still love doing this. It's really a passion. I mean, I don't give a fuck about making money off that shit. We're not worried about making money off our music.
Yeah.
That's why music is sounds the way it do.
That's why we had so much fun doing it. And
what about you, Beware? What would you say on it?
For me, the people, this probably gonna fuck people up that know me because they gonna think East Coast, right? But shout out to the beginning. Shout out to where it came from. But for me, I would say the West Coast.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because of the variety, like the Alcoholics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the Dog Pound. You got Snoop. You got
Tupac.
Yeah, Pac. You got E40.
Good shit up in here.
You got E40 and you got
you got like the Bay Area.
Yeah, the Bay Area. And look, all of it's different. All of them guys is different, right? But when you in California, all that shit sounds good. So Dre, Exhibit, like it was so many people that the Far Side.
On the Far Side.
Yeah, that underground from LA. The underground from Cali.
I didn't even know they was from Cali.
They had man. Yeah, so they I would say the West Coast because it made me feel like, man, I could just be me because everybody just being them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Okay. So let me ask you the West Coast because I love the West Coast myself, and like in all honesty, it also influenced me. But what's interesting about the West Coast is that it also had its phases, right? So you have like your Ice-T. And your Ice-T isn't necessarily, South Central Cartel.
Yeah, nah.
And then you also have like Kid Frost and like
Cypress Hill.
Yeah, you have Cypress Hill, and these three, like specifically Kid Frost, Ice-T, and Cypress Hill, and not to mention the electro beat that comes from California, like all that stuff, like what's his name? Egyptian Lover.
I remember all of that shit.
Yeah. So it's interesting because when people say West Coast, they think do 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 do, but in essence, like it grew.
Because they like to party over there. It seemed like so dance music is still It's so many. Yeah, it's a variety. Yeah, you're right. It went through its phases, like with the gangsters, with Cypress and NWA, and and that's Spice One and
Spice One,
all guys back in that. Yeah, man.
And they all had like although when you think West Coast, you think that high, you know, that the synthesizer, that doo doo, but like if you listen to it, each one had their own. Like Cypress didn't sound like G Thing.
Nah,
you know what I mean? And
everybody had their own little, and it was musical. Everybody, it was musical, man. Musical, like they got a lot of live instrumentation because there's so many musicians.
And the whole funk, like we had like the more of like well, we had James Brown and stuff like that, but I want to say like
that Parliament Funkadelic, all that.
Yeah, like it definitely.
Yeah, Parliament Funk.
It definitely like made the impact on the hip hop. But going back to
I got a question. You guys.
What's up? Yes, sir. Puff a lot.
Yeah.
You don't puff more than me. You're Puff Daddy right here.
Yeah, no, you guys killing it with like some dudes there. All right, I got a question here. I've been wanting to ask, like for a hot minute since we were talking about already, you know, how much you love music. But the thing I want to ask with you, Frisco, right?
Yeah.
All right, homie. When like you make beats, right?
I mean, I used to.
Yeah, he make beats.
I can.
He do everything, bro.
Okay.
I just, you know,
he can draw, he can paint. He probably one of the most artistic people all around.
Oh no, I know, my man.
He do a little bit of everything, bro.
I grew up with this guy, man. I know his art.
Yeah, because he gonna fine tune it until he get it right. But he make beats.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah, he does.
I got to.
He hasn't been lately. We've been doing the videography thing.
Yeah, I've been focusing on another craft.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got your hands in everything. That's dope. That's amazing.
I'll be like, yo, I need my car fixed. He'd be like, oh man, I know how to do that shit.
I had a lot of different jobs, man.
So hole in the roof. He like, oh yeah.
He's a man of all trades.
Everything, bro.
No, but what was your question though? Like, him making beats?
Yeah. Is he still? Yeah, like he hasn't been. You haven't been doing it.
But I'm very what's the word?
Critical.
Yeah, I'm like, I won't give you shit that I don't think is good. And I'll be like, I don't like it. And motherfuckers be like, what? That don't dope. I'll be like, nah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, nah, I need it ain't hitting the way it's supposed to. I'm a professional, bro. Like
perfectionist all day.
I'll be spending hours looking for beats. Like that's a process in itself.
So, but when you did make beats, like what program did you use?
I started with Reason.
Oh, okay.
Somebody put me onto it, and I remember telling him the first day he showed me how to even click some shit. I looked at him. I said, "Hey, dog, we about to get rich." Hey, this goddamn long though. Still working on it, but we on the way, goddamn.
No, we all family, man. That's why we're doing this podcast, man, to try to bring up the family. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, this is one of many. You know that we'll have you guys here all the time. You know.
So that leads to a question here, okay? Because now you said you're the videography,
video.
So the videography and stuff like that. What's your projects, man? What are you doing? What do you got going behind the scenes?
Well, I think what started off with the videography. Honestly, what made me do that is, see, I'm the type of motherfucker where I'll go reach out to somebody, and the second I feel slighted or you feel like you better than me or you feel like you know more than me, I'm gonna go learn what you know and then take what you know and be better at it. That's just how I move. I mean, I guess I don't know. You want like I didn't even plan on shooting videos, did I?
Nah.
I reached out to somebody. They gave me some whole bullshit trying to charge me some retarded amount of money, and I'm like, bro, you don't. And homie ain't even never shot a video. I was trying to give him a chance to grow with him.
Yeah.
So I felt slighted. So I was like, you know what? What I said, I'm gonna buy the phone 12 Pro because I didn't even have a camera. We was shooting on iPhone.
Yeah, man.
Like, I'm gonna make this shit work. I'm gonna learn. Watch. And here we are 2 years later, nigga, and I feel so confident.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, we moving beyond music videos. We trying to shoot movies.
Okay, so some movies, right? Like,
music.
So I bought. So once he started doing that, because he always pulled me in, I'm like, fuck this phone shit. I bought a camera.
Now there you go.
We borrowed a lens. We got some lights. I don't even know where we got the lights from, but we, you know what I'm saying. And we just like, we ended up becoming a full-on production company. Like, we could shoot commercials. We could shoot. It's not just music videos, but yeah.
And it's just not me. It's not just me and him. We got a whole team of people behind us. I'm just the one that with the vision that's putting everything together, and we're the ones that's gonna stick our necks out.
So you said movies?
Yeah, movies. Movies is what we trying to do.
He just asked us about movies, I think.
Well, no, what I mean in the videography, it was more just like because I know that you guys.
Yeah, I got 2 movies in the works right now. We got.
Okay, there you go.
Shit.
A stoner comedy and a horror movie.
Yo, son, I remember you telling me the story about the stoner comedy, man, and that junk is funny, man. Like, I want to watch the movie, man. Like,
we got a lot of competition. Well, not competition, but we got a lot of good preceding stoner comedy. You know, from Cheech and Chong to.
I watched them all.
We watched them all.
So
we can't copy none of that shit. So we're
trying to make something unique.
But something, we want to make it a cult favorite for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you. I remember you telling me that story. I remember you telling me that story, and I remember.
And we always
I want to watch this shit,
bro. We always acting a fool, so it's like I know if we can find a way to get that comedy
everyday smoker shit.
Yeah.
Be like, do you smoke? A motherfucker that smoke weed always gonna be like, smoke what?
Already know,
make sure they're not talking about cigarettes.
Right, that's how I am. Anytime anybody ever asks me, like, it's like I used to. Well, see, now it's legal, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. But like back when it was illegal, I'm like we smoke what? Because like shit, I'm not trying.
The stoner comedy is gonna take a little more of a higher budget to shoot it the way I want to shoot it. So we're kind of waiting to get some more funds for that. But the horror drama is one that I just finished up that we're getting ready to write the script for, which I think we could shoot with a lower budget. And
we already writing the script for.
Yeah, we're like halfway through
it. Real quick though, I mean, I have another buddy who's doing like movies and stuff like that, but his thing is more like fighting kung fu style. Okay. So like if it would be nice. I mean, this is. I mean, I don't want to overstep here, but I'm just saying, like, it would be cool if you guys were to work together, and that's why this whole podcast thing, because I want to make people connect within the area that we're in. There's multi-talented people like yourselves.
That's the whole point of this shit.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man.
We're trying to help contribute to, be pioneers in this in this area, because there really ain't nothing popping on my eye.
Nah, and that's the same way. And,
there's a lot of talent, and there's a lot of talented people out there.
Right. And I thank you guys again from like the bottom of my heart, because this is our project. We're trying to make this grow. You know what I mean? So you guys coming on to us is helping us out hardcore with numbers and
that's what it's
so on and so forth. So yeah, let's keep the fam thing going on, man, because there's this like little rumor, going around that like Virginia, like the MCs within Virginia don't really help each other because of competition. And I don't want it to be that way, anymore.
Look, I'm going to say this right here, right now, and on y'all podcast, I'm going to be real. I ain't going to lie and say that I look at the next motherfucker, right, and I see him doing good, and I be like, man, fuck him.
Yeah, we can't do that shit.
I know. I'm just telling you, like, look. I'm just being real, right?
Oh, all right. No, I feel you. I feel you on that. Like,
I'll be like, damn, why I just say fuck that man? I don't even know. I'm not mad at him because he's doing well. So what I'm saying is, right, I know that if I'm smart enough to catch myself feeling like that, I know there's gonna be haters out there that can't. They just gonna go with it. Yeah. Fuck that nigga. I hate that nigga. Look at him.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Who you think he is?
But I think that that's the reason why we're not known like we should be for this area, for Northern Virginia.
Exactly.
Specifically Northern Virginia, right? I'm not even talking CO Maryland at all. I'm talking only in Northern Virginia. Is probably some of the dopest MCs that I've ever heard. I'm talking about in the world radio, and it's a lot of us here, right? And it probably is that competition, and it's kind of fucked up. But being as though we more like businessmen, like we do the music shit, but we more businessmen, so we think we don't. That's why, being my age, I'm able to have like our company got the rappers and stuff that because our King Cam Entertainment manages young rappers and producers too. So
there you go. See,
all of these guys are from a different age group, but they from Virginia specifically.
Yeah.
And that's like the team. So it's a lot of different eras. We the CEOs of the company, you know, but so I've not only passed the torch, right? I tried to avoid that shit as much as possible. Me being like that has probably got me a lot of hate, or a lot of people don't want to do songs with me or want to work. It'd be weird, man.
I feel like we kind of shoot ourselves in the foot a little bit.
And I talk shit too, so it's crazy. Yeah. But in our hearts now, we like, bro, we trying to connect with people because now if we do a movie, we need a soundtrack. I'm not finna rap on all that shit. We need other people to, you know. So I really want. The pool that I pick from, and I'm kind of biased. Just my personal opinion, might not be Nando. I'm kind of biased. When you from Northern Virginia and you dope, I'm like, yeah, I fucks with you. I'm gonna put you under the wing if I can. If you allow me to, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, I know how to do this shit, and I can show you the way. You know what I'm saying? And I proved it. I
ain't gonna lie, for me, I'm not easily impressed.
Oh.
Yeah. Only because
so our team's solid because he don't
it's only because you know what I get impressed by? Consistency.
Yep.
When I feel like a motherfucker keeps doing it, that's what I'm not impressed. You made one good song, cool. 2, cool. 3, that's dope. Well, I mean, you know, and there'll be good songs. Like I'll be like, you know, and sometimes it'll take me. I really won't fuck with a song and really listen to it. And I'm talking about my guys. Until I've listened to it like the 10th time. I'll be like, damn. That 10th time, it's like I feel like I finally really heard it. I'll be like, damn.
Then he called me and be like, yo, that shit on your album. Yeah. Hey, we should do a video to that. I'm like,
no, right? It'll be like a month after he already put it out. But it's just, I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know if it's because, like I said, it's the critical part of me always being real critical of my guys. I just know, like I said, it goes back to when I was young, being so into music. I just know, like, if I could put money on what I think hits are and would make money.
We've heard so many of them.
You know, it's I like this dynamic you guys have, because on one hand, you got one guy that will help you out and it has the heart of like helping you out. But on the other hand, and this is where I agree, you do have to be picky. You do. Like, I mean, and the reason I say this is not necessarily because of skill, because I mean, you can even maybe mold a person to rap a certain way, but it's consistency. You're right. And I got a squad of people that, you know, because of life, it's just life, you know, not because they don't want to, not because life. It complicates things.
Yeah,
it does.
And sometimes these people make their own obstacles.
There you go. You go. Right.
You know, so that means you got to work harder. Do you actually want this shit or not? And that's the question I ask motherfuckers before they come fuck with me and they tell me they want to do music. I go, well, how bad do you want to do this?
Like,
Are you
what you want to do in it?
Yeah, like, what do you expect out of it?
Expectations from it?
Right. No, and I do. That's why I want to bring you guys on, because I want other people to hear this. You know what I mean? Like, there are places out there, but it's, you know, you do have to be like, we open the doors for you guys, but you guys got to be, you know, about it too. You know, it's like if these heads. If I'm like, yo, I got a studio, I got all this, I got all that, and I got bomb $100,000 equipment, Yeah, they'll come. Oh yeah, it's awesome. All right, well, what's about the next song? What's about the next single, the next album, next EP, whatever.
This is what I tell my people every day. This is the thing I live by. I love the music I make, right? But once I've recorded it, I'm over it. I'm ready to make next shit. I can't wait to see what I make next.
Every song is like a baby.
You know, once I record it and put it out, I'm over that song. Fuck that song. I don't get no shit about it.
Yeah, you make one
as an artist.
As an artist, it's like a baby. Yeah. Every song's like a baby. You gotta let it go and grow up, and then go make another baby.
Right. Keep putting them out there, man. Let this baby get you back. Yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, I always tell my guys too, is don't forget to have fun about doing this shit. Some motherfuckers be so caught up in this shit, they be full of themselves, trying too hard to be something they not, or to be known, chasing clout. You go on my channel, we got 140 subscribers. And I got like 200 views on some shit. It's not about that.
Yeah. Whenever they see it,
exactly. It's everything will play out when it need to play out.
Yeah, that's
and I'm gonna keep pushing.
Be like who? And then all them shit.
You know what the key is? That I just keep dropping shit on there.
Yeah, man.
Consistency. I always live by that rule. Being consistent, persistent. Those are like the best qualities, like ever.
I be wondering, like, what's people's idea? Like when they say I'm gonna blow up, I'll be like, what's your idea of blowing up? Like you want to be, like you think world famous is blowing up, or you think because shit, as an independent artist, I've made a living off this shit for the last 20 years. Don't nobody know me.
And this is the thing too.
The last in Australia, it's places in
but this is the thing though. Last 20 years. Last 20 years, I mean, and that brings about like where we at with technology and hip hop as itself. Like, 20 years ago, people were still doing,
I was selling CDs out of the trunk.
That's what I was about to say. People were still doing that.
I went from that to putting out those same mixtapes and albums I used to put out on the street. I went to putting that out on iTunes.
All right, but let me ask you guys something, because I'm in the same process, and sometimes I think this to myself, and maybe negative, maybe not negative, but like, do you think now that because streaming and the accessibility to put everybody's music out there, do you think that the quality of music is downgraded? And if you do how would you go about breaking that? Like, because here's everybody, how would you go about going like that, like over the top? Because there's billions of people, and I hear, and then I sometimes hear the quality that they have when they put it out, and it's like, really, you're putting this out?
Who you talking about though? Just average people?
Just anybody.
Check this out. This is what I feel like. I come from the 80s, 90s. I was born in the 80s, right? I grew up in the 90s with Pac and Big. I was there, when they died. Snoop, his come up. I was seeing it all. One thing with me is I've always consistently stayed in tune with what was hot in that year. I knew about Drake since the first song I heard from him. I knew he was going to be something. I didn't think to this point where he runs this shit as much, but I knew he was going to be.
Yeah, we knew
he's going to be something. He
was special.
And then Lil Wayne started, co-signing. I was here for it all, right? And I all that shit up. I watched it, I studied, I learned, I listened. And every time I knew I guessed right. I guessed just whatever it was that I was telling myself. Oh, this is the next guy. Oh, this
that you was telling me.
This dope. This song is dope.
People that he told me about. Moneybagg Yo. He was like, hey, this dude right here.
Young Jeezy. I knew about Young Jeezy before he blew a Gucci Man. I knew about Gucci Man before when he was just dropping mixtapes. A lot of people knew about him. Like, I've always been hip like that to music. So once I started trying to make it, I just knew what's good music. I just knew. I never went to school for this shit. I ain't gonna do. I just knew because I just know sound. I just hear it.
No, and that's very helpful. I mean, but that's because that's what I'm like. I think about it, and I'm like, there's like stuff out there. I mean, okay, your rhymes style could relate to a certain decade. That's cool and whatever, but like the quality of stuff that still is being put out there.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say is Okay, so because I've witnessed all of that and seen all that, I've seen how what it took to get put on before the internet and what it takes now with the internet.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to shoot a video with your phone and upload it to YouTube for the world to see anymore. The average Joe can do that.
Yeah.
That's why there's so much music out there. Let me ask you
All
this.
it gotta be is funny. All it gotta.
Do you feel like if the internet was there around the 90s when Pac and all, do you think there'd be more artists doing the same shit when they was coming up? You don't think people would?
I mean, by mathematical numbers alone, you would say yes.
Yeah,
you'd have to say
because
yes.
it's just the simple fact of accessibility.
Yeah, accessibility. But I think they're having those times and those people. This is what these kids grew up on. That their mothers and fathers was playing in the car. So they're more they're more adept at I remember when it was just either you wanted to rap, DJ, or make beat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't doing all of that shit.
Right.
So now these kids, because of the accessibility to
and how easy it is to make beats, you just need a laptop to do everything.
Soldier Boy, prime example. So I don't and making it bigger is I think is great. And it's funny because the same shit that I used to feel like, I used to be like, this shit is terrible, right? But now, I when I listen to it, I watch how the people that like that shit react to it. I watch them, and I be like, okay, like whatever it is that they did, I'm like, I just respect it because music is, and it ain't even what they say all the time. It could be just the beat.
Yeah.
Look, it's one right now. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that the song is bad, but it's just the way he captured everybody. He's capturing everybody. It's crazy. That just give me the money, just give me the money, just give me the money. I keep seeing this little video with this dude.
Say HD, I know you're talking about.
Give me the money, just give me the money.
He does different jobs.
He's doing different jobs. Just give me the money, just give me the. And then I said, okay. So I seen it so many times that I ended up watching him. I listened to the song. I'm like, damn. He's a character. I say, and he
got the ski goggles. He got the skiing goggles on, right?
And he can rap. It's down south is kind of different. It's young boy. Well, I ain't gonna say young boy rap, but it's kind of it's just different. But I can see the star in him. So I'm like, damn, this kid's gonna blow up off this crazy song.
Like, yeah, and that's the thing. It's like
so that when he blow up and all that money that's generated within the hip hop community. Whatever he do with it, I don't know. It's on him, but I be like, I feel proud of that shit. I be like, damn, that's because this shit touching people that it would have never touched back then in the 90s. Like, I don't know. I've kind of transitioned through the times too from being in tune to it. So I don't think.
And honestly, right, you gotta think about it like this. I'm not against motherfuckers releasing shitty quality and you letting them know it's shitty quality because we just happen to build a studio called King's Camp Studios, where you can go ahead and come through and get yourself some quality shit.
You heard it here. You heard it.
I mean, top of the line quality.
So that's basically it. I mean, we're gonna have little commercials and shit.
It's worth putting in the effort.
It is. You take your music serious. It is. And I'd rather it be like, I'd rather keep it like that because it weeds out the people who don't take it that serious.
Like to actually have people that
willing to put the time.
And to build the design, it should be like for the best possible sound in this space.
I agree.
How much
it's gotta be about the sound.
Yeah. So sonically, that I don't tolerate. But I hear some of the simplest shit. I'll be like, man, I could have never did no weird shit like that. That's good for you.
But all I know is that
my integrity, my hip hop integrity,
at the end of the day,
some of that shit.
You won't hear us too worried about what other people.
Yeah.
We really dead focus on what we doing, and we're gonna let the videos and the music and the movies speak for itself.
Well, let me ask you something then. Going back to your entrepreneurship here, and I'm just starting, and I'm with this podcast, and I can see how already at such like. Well, I mean, we're growing, don't get me wrong, but, we're still kind of in the low numbers. Even with the low numbers, it's like, the work that one has to put in to, like, now, especially, like, because before, if you had money, you could pay. I mean, I guess you could still do it. If you have money, you can pay somebody to do your social media. But a lot of people, like, let me ask you, do you find it to be more work being like constantly putting your shit out there? Because that's the world that we live in, like TikTok and
want to do all this shit. Fuck no. If I get enough money, I'm paying other motherfuckers to do all this shit. Fuck no.
There you go.
This is the cost you gotta pay to be the boss to get some shit running though.
Y'all, y'all to the point that y'all at, I don't know. I mean, but y'all are. I mean, we getting interviewed right now on the Rappers Corner. So that alone takes a lot of fucking work for y'all to get here. You know what I'm saying? Where we at right now today? Man,
no, you're right. You're right.
Hey, look, I will flood them.
Thank you.
Because y'all got good chemistry, man.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, man. So do you guys, man.
Smoking and kicking it, bro.
Freaking, let's get to playing some music. Can we play your music videos right now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Can I load up first? Can I load up Fresco to Shoot a No Beef featuring Beware? Can I do that, guys?
This guy right here. This guy right here.
Yep. Can I load up that video? Would that be cool?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, load it up.
Show them what we
shoot
doing.
A video for that?
We did, man. We was at the golf course that day.
I was listening. I've heard it before, but I was listening to it earlier today, and I was like, man, that shit's on point, son.
You gotta hear the message in there. I throw a slick little shit in there for everybody. I'm old. I'm older.
Everybody listen. Here we go.
Elder.
Yeah, I'm a little bit older, so you know we try to rap with a little bit of intelligence, and I ain't gonna make my people crash out.
Smokedout Muzik. Smokedout.
Let's go, baby man. I don't want no beef. I'm just trying to feed my dogs. We trying to eat. Flipping chicken, putting carrots on.
Oh shit!
Oh,
On my wrist. And we got them high shells, ain't nothing sweet. It's always broke boys, always trying to beat. I'm about my cheddar, smoke the finest broccoli. I ain't worried, nigga, I ain't losing sleep. Got that 40 on me if you try to creep. If them niggas try to creep, I'm sending hollows to their teeth. I ain't with all of the drama, I got goons that hate a beat. I'm a busy man, I can make some money in my sleep. You a silly man, you still robbing niggas for some weed. And the money, always call it automatic. Watch me flip my wrist, that bitch gon' flip like magic. See me getting to the money, they can't stand it. They be hating on me, dog, cause they average. Count my blessings, then you know I gotta flex. I ain't stressing, we just running up these checks. And I'm pressing, got my foot up on their necks. Keep them guessing, they ain't seen nothing yet, huh? I'm a busy man, I don't want no beef. I'm just trying to feed my dogs, we trying to eat. Flipping chicken, putting carrots on my wrist. And we got them high shells, ain't nothing sweet. It's always broke boys, always trying to beat. I'm about my cheddar, smoke the finest broccoli. Damn, great nigga, I ain't losing sleep.
You see what I'm talking about? I just forget you, man. Fuck this song, nigga.
I'm a businessman, I don't want
Yeah, I'm with y'all haters.
to be fucking up the money trying to eat. I don't even gotta speak, my headers hit you when I leave. Make your forehead leak, all I gotta do is wink. I got bigger fish to fry, little shit I don't need. Little problems I don't have. I don't even know you little niggas, why you mad? All that hatred, I don't even feel bad. Pull a Draco out the bag. I hit a switch and turn that bitch to automatic.
Yeah,
You bad if you can take it, you can have it.
tobacco store
Niggas
shooting
mad
this.
when they see you living lavish. Like a rabbit on my dick with all these carrots.
I'm a busy man, I don't want no beef.
That's how you
I'm
gotta
just
get
trying
shit
to feed
done,
my dogs,
man.
we trying to eat. Flipping chicken, putting carrots on my wrist. And we got them high shells, ain't nothing sweet. It's always broke boys, always trying to beat. I'm about my cheddar, smoke the finest broccoli. I ain't worried, nigga, I ain't losing sleep. Got that 40 on me if you try to creep.
Hey, we just trying to let the people hear some shit, man. We just, this fun, man. Y'all niggas take this shit too serious. We just have fun. Hey, King Cam Entertainment. Bro, we be branding like shit, don't we? That's how you know that shit about to pop off.
Yeah.
Damn, this John broke.
We still live, waiting for them to come back. I think he's gonna play the other song.
Oh.
No, we still here.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
That shit was vicious, yo. That was epic.
Thank you, man.
Man, thank you.
And my new favorite artist of all time over here right
Oh,
now.
sure. I appreciate that, man.
That's all professional. Both you guys murdered that. That was
Man,
so
we just getting started.
rude.
Man.
No,
man.
seriously, that shit was on
Beautiful.
point, son. Like I fucks with it. So,
Hey, man, I don't want no beef, man.
only broke boys want the beef.
I
Like
didn't even know
Motherfuckers that ain't getting money, right?
I didn't even know we was shooting a video that day.
Yeah.
all right. So
Damn.
So he listened to the song, and he went to the tobacco store, and he was like, "Yo." I was like, damn, you think he'll let us shoot the video? And he said, I don't know, that's my man. And so he went in and because one part when we both in the screen together, we got the guy from the store owner, he's holding the camera for us.
Oh, okay.
He had me out in it. Yeah, it just came out like that. I love the song.
That song was tight, man. I fucks with the flow, I fucks with the bounce, I fucks with the beat, and like, Beware was telling me that he didn't even know that like that Junks was being filmed, man. Like,
how you do? He like, we about to shoot a video.
I call him every day. I be like, what we doing today? All right, we're gonna shoot this. We're gonna do. That's just how we do shit. I try to plan shit, but really, that's the only way we get shit done. What you doing? Okay, we're gonna do this.
Yep.
So hold on, real quick before we get. I just want to get this straight. So you shoot like you were just going like do random like throughout your day and shoot and use that in your video?
I do. I can. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just saying no because it sounded like that's what you would do.
No, sometimes I mean, usually we'll have a treatment. We'll have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Look.
I want to play like the Beware's video that you sent. Is that cool?
Yeah, I did that one. I got that.
Okay, yeah, like man, can you do all my videos, please?
Man, listen, real quick.
Rap.
Listen, real quick. Me and my boy over here have been trying. We've been on the whole thing about making videos. We've been on the whole thing for years about making videos.
Why not? Why you talking about it?
Because we never do it. Like, that's why.
You know how easy it is? Go get a phone. iPhone 12 Pro. That's where I started with. And they shoot beautiful.
Stabilizers. We both had one.
Get a stabilizer for $100.
Stabilizer. Okay.
I don't believe you. You're making it sound too easy. But let me play this video. All right. Let's go.
Look.
I shot this video with what? Didn't I shoot this with my 12 Pro?
Yeah, we shot that
because who had the camera?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Somebody in the production company had the camera on.
I shot this video with my iPhone 12 Pro and I used my drone.
Oh yeah, we had the drone
for the.
Oh shit!
There you go.
Man, look at these like geniuses.
iPhone.
This is geniuses at work. Genius minds.
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is this coming up? You see y'all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's got one of my favorite samples in it.
Watch this be one of them one-track songs.
Yeah. Hey, this purple syrup in my Sprite got me hella faded. I don't know if I'm addicted, but I love to taste it. If I fit that description, what you feel to say it. A prescription for my sickness, sip to make it painless. These purple tears from my eyes, I miss my sister lately. I hear your voice sometimes, I turn around, I'm feeling crazy. This purple syrup in my Sprite got me hella faded. A prescription for my sickness, sip to make it painless. I make you laugh, you think I'm funny how they see the smile, but never tears from a sad clown. Shit so crazy, I be up and still be feeling down. Y'all just trying to catch a wave, so what you feeling now? To your perception, you a slave. Mamas ain't gon' feel that pain till I make that thing go blow. Wicked thoughts the way I think, when my depression reached the brink, and my sorrows they will drown, and my echoes they go wow. I never rap to just impress you niggas. Fuck is that about? I'm just a cameraman, I'm taking pictures, but I write so life develop different. Ask my wife, she see me hella tripping, vacation living. I can't tell I'm broke or rich. I reached the point in life where money really don't mean shit. This purple syrup in my Sprite got me hella faded. I don't know if I'm addicted, but I love to taste it. If I fit that description, what you feeling, say a prescription for my sickness to make it painless. These purple tears in my eyes, I miss my sister lately. I hear your voice sometimes, I turn around, I'm feeling crazy. This purple syrup in my Sprite got me hella faded. A prescription for my sickness to make it. Some people making dollars and they still don't make no sense. How and why I get so good in a place where I don't fit. With some people I don't know what's they name. Everybody's suspects, but man, I ain't trusting shit. A wise man once told me lies, man, do have me convinced. I thought that what he said was wise until I had to live this shit. But go ahead and speak your mind. Everybody got a child. People just be talking shit. You can't say shit about what nobody do when you just reading it. Everybody got opinions about some shit they never did. Like the experts of our lives that they never had to live. And they got all the answers, but ain't never been through shit.
I've been trying to learn this. That's really how I've been trying to elevate my shit.
Man, I don't know if I fit that description, what you feeling, said.
Shooting is not hard, it's the editing. That's where the magic happens.
What's up?
Shooting is not hard, it's where when you gotta do the editing.
Yeah.
I mean, like this video looks so beautiful though. Like, how the hell did you do all that?
Hold up. Let me keep hearing it. I wanna keep hearing that.
It's almost done. Look at this part. This is my favorite part right here.
I fucked with my song, man.
To make it painless. This purple seeds in my eyes. Come on. Painless.
All right. Look.
Looks
This song,
beautiful, sounds beautiful.
this song on the For Reals, man.
Nah. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
On the For Reals, man. I fucks with this, man. I'm gonna bump this shit in my car, like just blaze and man, and the editing, man, that goes so perfect with this fucking song, man. Like everything you did from the sky to the purple, like you know, like everything, the colors, man.
I love that. I love that
never
hook.
did a video for that song.
Yeah,
he picked that. He was like,
song.
"Yo, hey, what you think about this?"
Son, that's both of you guys, man. 100%. You know, I put my respect out there. That shit on point.
I want to put out a disclaimer too, guys. My bad. I want to put out a disclaimer. I don't drink lean, and I don't think anybody should drink lean. It's not good for you.
Yeah. I don't either. I don't drink.
Yeah, I had an experience with it, and it wasn't good, man. And
oh man, that shit's fucking awesome. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Smoke that weed, man, and do them strong.
No. But you know, thank you for putting that disclaimer out there.
Yeah,
man.
that shit ain't cool. But it was like I was talking about in the song. My sister had passed away when I wrote that. Rest in peace, Ebony. So I was fucked up and depressed and sipping lean.
I could hear how you flowed it, and I heard the words, and that's why I connected to it, because I myself suffer through depression.
That's why I love that song when I hear it. Like I said, you hear that.
I was
when you can hear that shit. When you hear a song and you can hear it in that artist's voice, the passion behind that shit. That's how you know it's real. That's when you really fuck with it.
You know it's real when you can know it's real. You know it's real when you can connect to it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing right there.
Yeah. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man.
More than y'all know, man. Thank you.
Yeah, like that both of you, Fernando. I'm sorry, I don't want to use your junks, man. But man, Frisco, like yo, like you got it on point, son, with your flow, that bouncy shit. That's my jam, man. Like look. Like I grew up with the New York thing, you know, that's very, you can hear it in my flows, but now I've also evolved to the you know, and that is specifically 3 6 Mafia.
And not even that. If you listen to a lot of my music, I have so many different flows on so many different shit.
Yeah, no, you do. But I do like that. My head was, you know, bouncing to that shit, and on your shit, man, my heart was bouncing to that shit. So,
exactly.
Yeah. No, that's on point, son.
We got song for every emotion,
yeah,
bro.
Real life experiences and
shit. What we got the man in the shadows doing? What's he doing right now?
I don't know. I'm showing some of Frisco the studio.
There you go.
The Smokedout Muzik, our guest, yeah, and then I'm gonna show homies too. You know.
Yeah, I just sent you. I sent you "Give Me Your Love." I did that with Swag Cobain. That's one of my other guys. He's not in the picture in the moment because he got a lot of stuff.
I talked to him today.
You did?
Yeah, I talked to him today.
Oh, okay. So
shout out Swag Cobain. I called to check on him, see how he was doing. He's doing good, though.
Oh well, at least he called him back.
Yeah.
See,
he didn't call me back. He didn't answer, but he texted me.
I was about to feel some type of way.
He did text me back. I was like, "Yo, I'm good. I just woke up."
That's my brother though, so I ain't even gonna. But yeah, I just sent you that song called "Give Me Your Love." And then,
you want a song here from here to play over here, and it should play your music now. Who is this?
Who is you? Who is you? That's the name of it.
You see?
Oh.
All right. Tell me if you hear it when I play.
We can see it.
Yeah. I can hear it.
Smokedout Muzik.
Blowing on that strong, I'm a dawn. Who the fuck is you? 30 in my palm, please stay calm. You know what to do. Try to couple minds, cross the line, put you on the news. I done had to grind over time. I don't pay my dues. Yeah. Who the fuck is you? Yeah. So who the fuck is you? Yeah. Who the fuck is you? Yeah. Nigga, what it do? All I do is win. Once again, I could never lose. Always got the vibe by my side. Don't get shit confused. Call up all the guys, then we slide like we got shit to do. Niggas pop a perk, think they tough but ain't invincible. Ain't arguing about no bitch or no bread. It's the principle. She giving up the ass and some head. I'm irresistible. She trying to finesse, try to play me like an imbecile. She fucking on my nigga. I ain't tripping. She expendable. Yeah. Who the fuck is you? Yeah. So who the fuck is you? Yeah. Who the fuck is you? Yeah. Nigga, what it do?
Bitch, we back again, smoked out, nigga, what it do? You don't have to do what they do when being you is cool. Look me in my eyes, see me watch who you talking to. Take my time, how I grind, don't even try to come at you. We be sliding by so many shots, finna come at you. Bitch, I be so high, I be fly, I be over you. Fuck the birdies and plane go insane, what they wanna do. I only hear the money, not a mumble, fuck they talking to. Huh? Who? They fuck they talking to. Huh? Who? Or who the fuck is you? This ain't no surprise, nothing new, this is overdue. How many niggas rhyme, but when they rhyme, always told the truth.
Yeah. Who the fuck is you? Yeah. So who the fuck is you? Yeah. Who the fuck is you? Yeah. Nigga, what it do?
Fuck that one up.
You about to ask me how did I come up with that? I have no clue. All I know is this, look, when I hear the beat, I freestyle, right? And whatever sticks, I lay it down, and then if I end up liking it, I just leave it. And I'll be like, that shit go hard.
Okay, so
Who the fuck is you?
Soon as hey,
so
give me the session right
You know,
now.
because
about
I
to
be
record
feeling.
a
I
verse
told
on
you
it.
when I feel slighted, that's me though.
mhm.
So that's what this music is. You know, I don't pay my dues. I don't grind all the time. Nigga, who is you?
Mhm.
Who is
Me
you?
shit.
No, man, the whole fucking, I like it because I myself, this is my personal thing. I like dark, I like bouncy, and I like strong. Like when I hear that shit, I want to fight somebody, man.
Exactly.
And when you start talking about the girl, when you
Yeah.
start talking
I
about the
don't want
girl
to go
thing,
swing on nobody now.
I'm like blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, but no, man, like for reals, I really dig all you guys' music, man. I'm really happy that you guys are on here, man, because like I feel like you have your peoples, man, but this is also just gonna bring more peoples to you. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So like
I can't wait till y'all have the show where we actually all in person in the same room together.
Oh man, I can't wait for that Jones season, man. Like for reals, and I'm serious. You guys,
that'd be awesome. Yeah.
You guys need something from us. We're always here for you guys, man. Because like we want to let this thing grow, man. We got some good shit. And going back to what you were saying earlier about Northern Virginia, right? And like Northern Virginia, like what people don't know about Northern Virginia is that if you're from outside Northern Virginia, is that everybody that works in DC, everybody that is in DC like lives in Northern Virginia. So you have a range of a whole rack of different cultures, a whole rack of different, like
we're right in
flows.
the middle too.
Yeah.
So this is like I mean, I'm not gonna compare it to New York, but on the East Coast you got New York, you got DC, you got like Miami. You know what I mean? Like
a condensation of all different types of cultures together.
Right.
I agree. I like after New York, I would definitely say this area because I mean from everywhere. I think that's an advantage to us.
Yeah, and then you got heads from Maryland coming through. You know what I mean? Like that's why, like what people don't know about Virginia is that we call it DMV, at least where we live. And when I say DMV to outside people, they're like DMV. No, not the driver motor vehicle registration shit. This is you got fucking DC, you got Maryland, you got Virginia. This is where we connect. So you have a bunch of talent out here. That's I just feel like it's about fucking time, man, that we all just make something out of it. Because sadly enough, when the people that are from Virginia that have made it out there, like they like leave Virginia, never come back. Like, like they don't.
DC's known for go-go. Like hip hop is still, even though like so many hip hop heads are here, and even old school heads. Like DC still like now is like maybe like more than ever, but still to this day it's about like go, and you have a better chance in Maryland and Virginia, man. I don't know. It was terrible back in the day. I don't know how much better chance you have even going in any local area we're at, like here in VA, like Northern Virginia, because they're looking for other kinds of music sometimes. It's not like other parts of the country.
Yeah, but the thing about it is the internet make it so it don't matter.
That changed the game.
That's what changed it. I don't nobody, man. People that know me, they probably don't even know that I dropped all these albums and shit.
No, and I feel you on that. It's like I'm like when I do my everyday transaction with people in my job and stuff, like I'm like, you don't know what I talk about in my music. You have no idea, and I'm all like, yeah, hi, how's it going? You know what I mean? Like, but I just feel like it's just Virginia's had this
to get Virginia as to be a fan base for Virginia artists. I think that'll be difficult anyway. I think if they like you everywhere else.
Well, no, don't get me wrong, because see what we're trying to expand, and I wish Fresco was back here a little bit.
But to work together, man, we definitely got to do more of that.
And the thing is, like, even to the point where, like, I speak Spanish, So like
Yeah.
I flow in Spanish as well. So my whole thing is to actually reach out to MCs in Spain and Mexico, all the way from the Caribbean to Argentina. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's a big
that's a
fucking
whole thing right there. You know,
that's a big fan base.
yeah. So you know, and that's the beauty about hip hop, is that hip hop's worldwide. You know, like,
It's everything, every commercial, every song, it ain't really no pop no more. Justin Bieber and all of them ain't rap, that's rap music, you know.
Yeah. It's transitioned to that.
Everything. It's the biggest. It's definitely the biggest form. It's the biggest form of music in the world.
Well, not only that, but it's the biggest influencer in the world.
Yeah, the biggest influence in the world. Yeah,
because I mean,
pop as a whole. Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
because
that link.
Because
I sent you another link.
You did?
Yeah.
All right.
For that other song we was talking about. My bad, Chris.
Oh no, it's all good.
For that song, Give Me Your Love, I sent you a link for that.
Oh, so that should work.
Okay.
Go ahead and play it.
This is the one I was telling you, Chris. We gotta dedicate that to that girl that broke your heart.
Oh man.
And show her that you did want her, but you don't want her, and she could have been cool, and now it's fucking.
Yeah, now she ain't cool. So
Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
You could have had it.
Yeah, man.
Basically.
Can you see?
Oh,
yeah.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
This time I get my singing on. One of my homies said, I'm kind of like, thanks.
Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. Baby, what's up? Why you up? Could've been us. Gave it all up, fell in love, betrayed my trust. Now nigga up, middle fingers up, don't give a fuck. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. Baby, what's up? Why you up? Could've been us. Gave it all up, fell in love, betrayed my trust. Now nigga up, middle fingers up, don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, middle fingers up. OG told a nigga keep my head chin up. I've been chillin' out the drugs cause I got a nigga trippin'. Money on my mind so a nigga thinking different. I'm just trying to make a change cause I hate the way I'm living. Never do more drippin', bitch, I'm flying in a pigeon. Niggas looking at the kid cause they know I got the vision. Sick and tired, getting all these damn niggas bitchin'. If you really wanna get it, then you gonna make a way. Only thing I care about is how I'm getting paid. Niggas broke in the bitch, got a lot of shit to say. I don't pay no mind, I just stay in my lane. I don't play no games, I don't talk no shit. Niggas hating on the kid cause the way that I live. Niggas hating on the kid cause they bitches on my dick. Niggas hating on the kid cause the nigga getting rich.
Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. Baby, what's up? Why you up? Could've been us. Gave it all up, fell in love, betrayed my trust. Now nigga up, middle fingers up, don't give a fuck. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. Baby, what's up? Why you up? Could've been us. Gave it all up, fell in love, betrayed my trust. Now nigga up, middle fingers up, don't give a fuck. Give me your love, give me your love. Cause your loving is like a drug. Fuck it all up, it could've been us. Ain't got shit if we ain't got trust. Give me your love, give me your love. Baby, what's up? I gave it all up. Remember I was down, got a nigga up. Only come around when you know that you stuck. I got what you need, she got what I want. Shawty, you can leave, I know what you want. Crying on your knees, telling me I'm wrong. Trying to complete, sorry but I'm gone. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. Baby, what's up? Why you up? Could've been us. Gave it all up, fell in love, betrayed my trust. Now nigga up, middle fingers up, don't give a fuck. Give me your love.
You ain't never finished telling me what happened when you
Gave it all up, fell in love, betrayed my trust. Now nigga up, middle fingers up, don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, son. That shit's on point, man. I definitely feel the words, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, but yeah, no, man. You know, it's that's what I like about you guys' music. Like I said, it's all relatable. You know what I mean? Like it hits you where you've experienced it before. You know, so
The whole production you guys are doing is legit as f.
I'll be
Excuse my
right back.
language.
I'll be right back. Keep it going. Keep it going. I'll be right back.
Thanks,
Thank you.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
I
at
mean-
this shit for a minute, bro.
Yeah, you guys got like real good production. Everything from the lyrics, the recording quality, the presentation, even with like videos that they're not the music videos, and the music videos, that's like wicked, like so beautiful. Like wow, like yeah, man, I'm happy for you guys, man. Like I'm like your new favorite fan.
For real, man. Appreciate that, G. Appreciate it.
that.
Yeah, man. I just love doing this shit. For real, it's just fun.
Man.
I couldn't see myself not doing this shit. I don't do nothing else. I don't got, I'm not married. I ain't got no girl. I ain't got no kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else am I supposed to do?
Create. You're saving your creative energies for many things that you're kicking butt at. It's awesome.
Yeah. I love it, bro. I wouldn't change it for the world.
You know why? Because you want to get right. You're gonna get so good that you're gonna be able to make it so good for everyone else. I know I know your goals.
Yeah, and I'm glad you seeing it because that's exactly what it is. Because I've got to the point where, I've talked about it so long where it's like, people hear you talk, they just hear words. They're not gonna really fully, yeah, Nando, whatever you say, nigga, whatever. It's not until I start taking this action. That's why I said that's why I started shooting videos. That's why I started making my own beats.
Yep.
That's why I write. That's why I do everything me. And my homie here who believed in me from the beginning. That's why we've been rocking for so long.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why we're at where we're at, bro. Like,
yeah, man, I'm happy for you.
hell yeah, man. Thanks, dog. We've been working.
No, you guys are awesome. I'm happy for both of you, actually. Like,
ain't no overnight shit. I can tell you that.
Yeah, no, nothing's overnight. You gotta put in the hard work, and it's good to have someone who's like both of you guys like working together. Is like you guys. That's like a team that nobody can stop. Like when you have like two people who got back to back, you can cover a whole entire circle. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, all right, we got Chris back here. Like, but I get it, man. Like, and I'm all about it, man. You guys are killing it. I love you guys' energy and your vibe, and
we're trying to share that with the area, with everybody. Everybody used to go with. That's why I was telling Chris, man, have one of them barbecues, put them shit together. We come through.
Yeah, man. All right, I will soon, man.
This fucking guy.
This guy.
Yeah, no, man.
We'll get some smoke. When you fuck with the kingdom, man, we ain't cheap over here. We kings over here, man. We come through and we're not leeches. We're not gonna come there and eat up all your shit.
No. It's not like that.
They're gonna turn around. I'm gonna be on the grill like, who the fuck? Hey, I brought some steaks and shit, bro.
And some good ass green.
No, that's cool, man. Like, no, we get down like kings. That's what's up.
All right, guys. Look, we're gonna wrap it up here. I do.
Go ahead.
What?
Yeah. No, I was gonna say like yeah. So our like usually our last question before we like dip out, he's about to say Chris is gonna ask you. Yeah. So we just say like if there's anything else you guys like would like to bring up before we.
Go ahead. So you can cut right here. Go ahead.
Well, I have one question for you specifically, and I don't know this. Do you do hip hop in Spanish or no?
Oh,
good question.
Nice.
I've been asked that. Let me tell you this. I feel like I could, right? I mean, you hear what I can do in English.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the issue. Because it's not my main language, right? I could make it work. I could, but it's not gonna sound the same. It would be almost the same as if Bad Bunny, when Bad Bunny tries to do English shit. Given that my Spanish ain't that bad, but it ain't that great neither. It's not fluent. But I feel like if I practiced it enough, I could do it. Or maybe even have an actual person who, because I would consider having someone who actually is really fluent in Spanish to make sure my shit sounded
like Chris.
I mean, I'm always here, man. You know, so that the reason I
help
asked,
you with that.
I've been asking him that for years, bro.
Because I know
bilingual,
that
right?
market is sharp. I mean, I know Bad Bunny with them billion views on his videos.
That's what I'm saying. It opens up another market. Like,
I think what I'm gonna do though for right now is I want to surprise motherfuckers. Because motherfuckers hear my shit, and the last thing they think is I'm Spanish.
That's true. That's true. That's true. No, man.
So I want to give that kind of like when they see me, they be like, "This motherfucker's Spanish."
No, and you know, it's the same with me too. They don't. I mean, unless I flow in Spanish, people don't know. And I do for my job. I'm not gonna get into specifics, but I have to go to I have to meet with people basically. And beforehand I talk on the phone, and when I get there, they're like, "Oh." like I'm like, it's cool,
like,
but
you got a green card?
Yeah, but that's the reality of it. No, man, it's it's a beautiful thing, man. Like I really, what you guys got going on, man, and I really want it to succeed. You guys are welcome back anytime. Me and you go back in the day, so it's all family here, man.
60. I mean, I'm gonna just say right now, we already got the YouTube King Cam Entertainment TV. Pretty much, you can search that everywhere because we put hashtags under all our shit everywhere. King Cam ENT TV, everything kind of like you'll see our logo, you'll know we about to be y'all about to see our brand like goddamn 7-Eleven out this bitch.
Nice.
But from there. We got a lot of shit coming. I mean, music up the ass. We got too much music. Sometimes I be getting on them like, "Hey, man, y'all need to chill." Yeah, we need to do some other shit because that's the problem with a lot of people. Excuse me. In my opinion, I'm not saying don't keep doing music, but don't put all your eggs in one basket, thinking that the music gonna pop off somewhere. Like, try everything. You might be better at something else than you realize.
Hey, man, I know words of wisdom, man. That's why we got this podcast. I started
not only that, right?
Eventually,
You'll start to see all the little things that you thought might have never been useful to you. All of a sudden, put all together are very fucking useful. Like, I never thought that drawing and doing all that shit, graphics design. I went to school for that. I didn't think that'd be something I really would need. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to rap at the time. I was just wanted to be a graphics designer. I went to get
that shit help with you editing videos.
Exactly, editing videos,
making logos, making the artwork and all of that. Yeah.
Especially not in the rapping shit. So just everything comes back tenfold. Now that I know, it's almost like I feel. You know what I feel like? I feel like I had to take 15 years to acquire and accumulate power and knowledge, right? Yeah. And here I am now, and I'm a motherfucking force, nigga. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just me.
That's that.
And imagine with a team behind me.
No, man, and that's how more people should think, man. Because especially when it comes to the hip hop thing, like even
us right now, you doing y'all podcast shit. That's still part of because we need y'all as much as y'all need us.
It's the evolution, man. I'm glad we can work together, man. For real.
Yeah, man. You guys, I love you guys. You guys are like my new favorite artists, for real.
Artists of the month.